to the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial now, where bank records reveal that accused number one, Muzi Sibiya, was making transactions from his account in Johannesburg in 2014. In his testimony, Sibiya claimed that he left Gauteng in 2013 and only returned in 2015. The state prosecutor, the advocate Ronnie Sabanda, has been giving details of Sibiya's banking records.
9 October 2014, posting date, transaction date 9 October 2014, ATM cash withdrawal, ATM Phosphorus 2, Phosphorus 09ZA, 100 Rand was withdrawn and balance 708 and 42. 9 posting date 9 October 2014, transaction date 9 October 2014, ATM cash withdrawal fee 460, balance 703 and 82. 9 October 2014, posting date 9 October 2014, transaction date SMS notification fee 1 notification 40 cents, balance 703 and 42 cents. 10 October 2014, posting date, transaction date 10 October 2014, prepaid purchase MTN minus 12, and then the balance 691.42. 11 October 2014, posting date, transaction date 11 October 2014, ATM cash withdrawal, ATM Phosphorus Naledi, Phosphorus 097A, amount of 100 Rand was withdrawn, balance 591.42.
Our reporter Linda Mnisi, as you know, in the courtroom for you every day. He joins us now. Linda, good afternoon to you. Why is this evidence so important? I presume it's about showing or proving where this accused was.
Yeah, you'll remember that his alibi that he gave earlier to the court was that he was not in Gauteng, particularly in 2014 when Senzo Meyiwa was killed. He had left Johannesburg in 2013 after he had lost his job and only returned in 2015. And so as part now of this evidence, the state now saying that there are transactions that took place in 2014, and specifically when you look at the month of October, there are certain transactions that took place in October in Phosphorus, which is in Johannesburg. So those are the bank statements, and it reminds me of evidence that we've heard before from the state themselves, saying that there was also the use of the eNatus system, which one of the experts from the eNatus system said on certain occasions you'd need to come to the venue itself. You need to come in person. So the state going further to say that in 2014 there were transactions that were happening in Joburg when he had told the court that he was not in Joburg during that year. But he also says that they want to get a chance to compare the statements, because the judge asked, so are you disputing what is contained in your client's bank statement? And he said, well, we're still waiting for another copy that we want to look at, a different account from Standard Bank. We want to compare certain things in that particular statement. And that is why we're saying that there are certain things about the statement that we want to dispute.
OK, so, I mean, in a way, it also goes to the truthfulness, doesn't it? I mean, you know, there'll be a sort of character finding in a strange way around all of this, because the evidence disproves, at this stage appears to disprove, what's been said in court under oath.
Absolutely, Stephen. And, you know, this certainly does sort of pave the way in terms of how they're going to defend themselves and the time for them to open their case starts. These are some of the things that they may have to look at in terms of how they support their alibi. But ultimately, at the end of the day, Stephen, they don't even have to say anything. You'll remember the onus is on the state to prove that, you know, they are the ones that killed Senzo Meyiwa. But if they're put on their defense and the court feels like they need to rebut, they have something to answer to in this case, they would have no choice but to, you know, bring witnesses that will testify, you know, in their case. So we wait and see what the judge will make at the end of the state's case of whether or not they should bring witnesses or even open their case.
Newzroom Mnisi, thanks very much indeed. Following the trial for you, of course, more as the trial progresses.